Hello there. The SNP is gearing up for the new Tory leader to call a snap Westminster general election once they've got the keys to number 10. And some of Sturgeon's MPs are not happy about this. Now, I'm not quite sure why the SNP thinks that a new Tory Party leader would be likely to call a general election right now, but that's what the Times is saying. And the first question that springs to my mind is, does the SNP have the funds to fight one? Surely they've got to first stump up that mysterious 600 grand that seems to have got lost in their accounting. And the last I heard about that were reports earlier in the year that a police probe may have uncovered criminality. But what's happened since then? Oh well, I don't think that will ever be resolved. Anyway, the Times says that part of this process of preparing for a snap general election involves all SNP MPs going through an assessment. So there are a few that could find themselves not being put forward for the next general election whenever it's called. Culling out the critics and waverers, one wonders, or stiffening their nationalist spines maybe. And according to the report, there have been angry messages firing back and forth on the Westminster politicians' private Signal group chat about it. But it also shows that the SNP hierarchy is still distracted from doing its main job in government of making the lives of the people better. Now there seems to be the idea that the new PM, expected to be Liz Truss, will call an early general election so as to wrong-foot Sturgeon's attempt to run another Scottish independence referendum, an Indy Ref 2, while Nicola Sturgeon tries to get the Supreme Court to give its opinion of the legality of holding a referendum without Westminster approval. And there is also talk that Sturgeon wants the next general election to be held in Scotland purely on the subject of independence, presumably with the aim of using a large SNP gain in seats to be used to force the independence issue. But the new Prime Minister will have a huge in tray when they get into number 10, and it's taken us an age to get here while the Tories sorted out a new leader. Can you imagine another month or more out in the run-up to Christmas and winter without a functioning government while we go through another general election? That would be the end of the Tories, so personally I can't see it happening. Surely the SNP have more pressing matters to attend to, like getting the ferries sorted out, dragging their education system out of the mire, sorting out the drug death issue and clearing the rubbish strewn across Glasgow. So is this talk by the SNP of a snap general election just a diversion or a purge? And the Lib Dems are reported to be preparing for a by-election in Surrey Heath, just in case Michael Gove decides to quit his seat if Liz Truss wins the leadership election, something Gove supporters say won't happen. But why no talk of a by-election in Boris Johnson's Uxbridge and South Ruislip seat? Surely his is the most likely by-election, especially as there's an upcoming Privileges Committee kangaroo court set up to almost automatically find him guilty of misleading Parliament and very possibly triggering a by-election. In fact, Boris might decide just to go himself. Strange that no one's readying for that one.